Hey folks, this is Brandon from Gamers Hunt. I'm here with Charla,
Hi.
the owner of Gamers Hunt, and we're gonna open Final Fantasy.
Yeah. But mostly, Brandon is here, so that way I don't have to mispronounce all of Final Fantasy. This is going to be he's going to be my eyes and window and heart into this beloved game.
Yes, heart into a beloved game. This is definitely a thing that people always say.
Always.
About this specifically. So I know a little bit about Final Fantasy. I know Charla knows almost nothing, so I'm more equipped here. But Charla knows magic very well, so we're gonna...
What's really cool about this crossover is it's having the effect on me of Final Fantasy players getting into magic. I'm like, maybe I need to play Final Fantasy.
I think you do. I've been getting more into it, and it's very enjoyable. All right, so it's the token at the front, the cool stuff back behind it. We're looking for that Golden Chocobo. But we have a Surged Furion. Foil. Furion Wild Rose Warrior. And then behind it is the bonus sheet.
Sweet.
Of Danitha the Capuchin, aka Squall. All right, I don't know what I'm doing here with my files. I'm a little special.
You can do what I do, right? Just make a giant mess until you lose your mind.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. I guess we'll put the hits up there. We'll put the specials, the bonus sheet, Pelham Garden, Seed Academy. Oop, skipped ahead a little bit. That flips there. And then so we got a couple commander cards, Lise and Shadow, and Saz Katsroy. Good for the Bird Chocobo deck. That's from the main set. Got
and
the
is
cool
it Chocobo
fours.
or Chocobo?
Chocobo.
Chocobo.
Oh, God, we were doing so well.
I know.
Zidane. Ooh, I love the woodblock art.
Yeah, that I think is my favorite art treatment they did for this set. A lot of it's really beautiful. Which it's not always my top choice for art, but this is lovely.
Yeah, the woodblock art, and then the Amano, the original artist for the Final Fantasy covers and key art on a lot of this bonus sheet. So we're also looking for... Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow.
Yuna, that's one of the ones that people really want.
That's one of the Surge foils, right?
The Surge foil Yuna. Yeah, this is a popular one. Very popular character from Final Fantasy X.
Also seems like a decent card.
Oh, the card looks really good.
I think building a commander deck with that amazing.
I think, and it's standard. I could see that in standard.
I certainly hope so.
Van, which is Captain Lannery Storm, thankfully down at Uncommon finally. And here we go. People really like this. Emmett Selk. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. You can flip him, and he flips into literally just 6/6 with Yawgmoth's Will on it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fun.
Raumban. I am probably mispronouncing that.
That's right. You can
Wandering.
attack them in the comments.
So yeah, come at me, bro, in the comments. And Stiltskin, Google Merchant. I wonder if there's a Rumple somewhere.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Another stolen uniform. Lands. Prompto Argentum. He's literally taking a selfie in this one. Gold Saucer. I'm in Final Fantasy VII. I'm playing through the remakes right now, and they go to the Golden Saucer, which is basically, how do I describe it? It's like a carnival.
Okay.
It's and as far as the game goes, it's like mini game palace. It's just
so
tons of mini games. Well, there's a lot of mini games in Final Fantasy, but there's a lot there. All right, here we go. Am I gonna try Balthier and Fran? Little human rabbit action. Normal stuff.
Obviously.
From Final Fantasy 12. Stroke of Midnight. I thought for a second that was the Rhystic Study. There's a Rhystic Study in this spot that is huge. People really want that. Jekt from Final Fantasy X. Definitely working on some daddy issues.
Look, everyone's
Vraska's Final Aeon. Former Shuriken. Ooh, that's a cool looking Sin. All right. Yes. For me, I've played... another rare. There's a good number of rares in these. It keeps going. Joshua, who flips into Phoenix. For me, I've played... look at that summon.
Yeah.
Choco and Mog. I don't know why it's Mog and not Moog. It is in all the games, so I don't know why. Yeah, I like that art quite a bit. So for me, I've played through 10 a couple times, and I'm working through the 7 remake. So I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I didn't play the original 7, which is one of the most popular, frankly, video games of all time.
Yeah, I was gonna say not just of this franchise, just
yes.
ever.
Kind of one of the Final Fantasy is what really started the popularity of JRPGs in America. and really spiked it across the world. Obviously very, very popular in Japan. The Earth Crystal, all of these are some pretty good commander cards. This is, little, it's got the medallion text, green spells cost 1 less, and then it's just got the, it's not doubling season, what's the one that only does counters? Primal Vigor? No, that does for both.
But it does it for everybody.
Yeah. Lucas Stadium, Strixhaven Stadium.
Is it the new saga you're talking about that does it?
No, I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was, Sephiroth from the, who's in the main set, but outside of here, you only get him in the starter kit, which makes me hope it's not super standard playable, because you can only get it from that. Sid, but not the one that you can get there are a bajillion different versions of that people are going to be chasing, kind of like the Nazgul of this set.
Mm-hmm. So as both a standard and a commander player, how do you feel about the set? Do you feel like it leans too heavily one way or the other?
I mean, this feels like a commander set that happens to be standard legal.
Okay.
Whether or not that's something people want, yeah, I'm going to leave that up to y'all. But that's kind of how it feels to me. There's also just like, it's easy for us to look past the legendary creatures and be like, oh, these are commander cards because they're legendary creatures. But there's been a long history of good legendary creatures
in standard, yeah.
In standard. And they all have a lot of text, so it's hard to kind of get a feel for how good and playable they'll be. So
that's super true.
I think there's probably some good stuff. We'll see it get going soon.
I mean, gone are our days of a 2/2 bear for 2.
Van. Oh, they're still around. They're just not playable. Oh, so close. This is a 2/2 for 3. I almost said.
But he has a wall of text.
Search for the Frozen Esper. Nature's Claim. I'm, again, 5 uncommons in that slot. I'm really, really hoping we hit some rares and mythics soon there, because that's kind of the money. Well, there's a few money slots in this. I mean, for the price that these boxes are, they're not cheap. You want there to be some money slots.
That's super true.
I think these are both very good, and I believe Emmett is one of the valuable ones. Ooh, I love the borderless Darkness Crystal.
Beautiful.
Yes. Maester Seymour.
All the different crystal ones I think are really pretty.
Fire Crystal. There we go. We got a few crystals. Vanille, Cheerful. Is that Elsie? Is that an L? Is it an I in front of her name? I don't know. Who knows? Does she flip? She does into. Ooh,
whoa, that's so cool.
That's really cool. I gotta get to find the other half of that. That is very cool, actually.
Oh. Here, set this aside so if we find the other half, we can meet them together.
Does it say what it melds with so we can keep an eye out for it? Can you look on there?
If it does, it's hidden under this beastly foil.
It doesn't say on the front. Meld if you have control X permanent.
Keep opening.
All right, last pack of this first half.
Oh, it melds with Fang Fearless
Elsie. Okay. It's a creature. Oh, I think it's like a wolf, so we'll keep an eye out for that.
Oh, neat.
Another Fire Crystal. Cool.
Oh, and the nice borderless.
Balam Garden. Okay, Command Beacon. That's a good one. Command Beacon is a good hit there. Terra from the Commander decks. Heidegger. He of the very, very silly laugh. Very overdone laugh. He laughs like a cartoon villain. He is a cartoon villain.
Oh, okay.
Xanarkand. I think these lands are very good. The adventure lands.
Oh, yeah, those are super creative and interesting.
Oh, Waste. That's fun. So I don't know if
Charlie can finally play with his 10 lands he's always wanted to play with. In Commander, let me be clear.
What?
He just wants to play with like 10 lands.
Total?
Yeah.
Sicko.
It's a nightmare.
So all of these basic lands, there are 16 of them, one for each Final Fantasy mainline game, and there are 3 of each of the... Oh, look, I got one of each anyway. So like this is Final Fantasy 15, this is Final Fantasy 9, 10. Oh, it's the beach where you wash up when you get transported 3,000 years in the future, 10,000, oh, very far in the future. And then there's 1 Waste to round it out.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. All right. So the first half, we got a couple pretty good hits. I'm really happy about that, and I still think we're left a little wanting in that one slot here, but there can be some crazy... I want that Sephiroth so bad. The Sephiroth that is Atraxa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Arden,
ignorance, is
the
that
Usurper.
The one-winged angel?
It is the one-winged angel. That's pretty good. There's Yuffie, or Yuriko. So that's a good one. CDH players have a lot of their key commanders in this style, in this set. I put that there. Bugenhagen. That sounds very silly. Balthier and Fran again. Protection Magic. Put a shield counter on up to 3 target creatures. That's pretty good. We like a shield counter around here.
Right, of course.
Summoner's Grimoire. A Plens. Ooh, Prompto. Not a selfie in this one. Not taking a selfie there. Freya, there's a Sid. Okay.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
Yeah.
Can they take selfies in the game, or is this just...
In that one, I guess it's
Funsies.
like, because some of them are like fantasy, like high fantasy, like
Yeah.
dragons and wizards, and some of them are like very modern, like technology-wise. So in some of the more recent ones, like in the Final Fantasy remake, which is set in like I think, probably futuristic to say.
Okay.
They have phones and stuff. It's like, why wouldn't they?
Is it like Blade Runner kind of future, or...
No.
Okay, all right. Obviously, I have a lot more homework to do.
Ooh,
folks.
Genova. Sephiroth's mommy. Mommy issues. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, there's a fun one. That's one of the Yoshitaka Amano arts. This one's for SRAM, Senior Edificer, who's eminently playable in every aura, vehicle, equipment deck, any Voltron deck or vehicle deck. He's very, very good. Ooh, Kefka. One of video game's best villains, who turns into this ridiculous 5/7 flyer. Whenever an opponent loses life during your turn, you draw that many cards.
Not to be confused with Kafka.
That's pretty good. Not Kafka. No one turns into a bug.
That's what I was thinking.
No one goes to a penal colony. Some good reading for those of you out there that haven't read it yet. The fun thing, too, is Espers are a thing in Final Fantasy VI. Esper in Magic means white, blue, black. So it is a little confusing.
They should have just made...
Well, they can't just change the name for the... This is
They
a
could
thing.
change the color.
It doesn't... Apparently, it doesn't make sense for what Espers are. Apparently, they are... I don't know much, so I can't say too much, but apparently they're very aligned with green.
All right, somebody give me a thesis on why green is worth
But
it.
I do like that from what I know about this, to take a little diversion, this is a card that represents like a flashback to the origins of the Esper, so it has flashback and it goes through a saga telling
wow.
that story.
Oh,
So
that's
that is
awesome.
pretty cool. They do a very good job with these. Love that art.
The amount of work that went into this to like hit the flavor and the cadence of this, like I'm really impressed.
And then, so there's SIDS. These are basically the Nazgul of this one. Because you can run any number of them, and because there's someone named Sid in every Final Fantasy game.
Oh, fun.
So they all do the same thing, but there's one for each set. Summon Brynhildr. Okay. Interesting. It's like a low mana value aggro red card, so I'm paying attention. The Imperial City of Arcades, Wall of Omens. Reaper's Scythe. And Cloud's Limit Break from the Commander set. Kamari from the Commander set. Kane, that traitorous dragoon. That's what I always say about him.
That's one of my favorite artists you have right there.
This one? It's real cool. And it's on a land that is
It's fine.
playable.
It's fine.
If you're in a colorless deck, you can
that's
run a
true.
lot of those.
Yeah.
You have a good number of options to pick from, but that's not a bad one of like value lands.
Yeah.
I see you just looking at that Choco and Mug
Oh, I
summon.
have this here because I wanted to point out the Easter egg of Cassie, who plays here, one of our regulars. They crocheted one of the chocobos for me, and the little flying cat for...
We'll let that stand.
Thank you.
The Moogle.
The Moogle! I was really trying.
Maybe after we can pause and just grab the...
They're just so awesome.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to point that out because I was so deeply impressed.
We'll see if we can grab it from at the end of the video.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, Vincent Valentine in Surge Foil. It's been a minute since we hit one of those up front, so that's pretty cool. This could be very standard playable. I don't want to spoil anything. And there's the back side of him. That's Galleon Beast he turns into.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we'll put him here. And Farseek, sure. Summon Yojimbo.
Wait, is it actually Farsi?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
It's the Final Fantasy 14 skin
sure,
for it, but it's Farseek. It looks like he's on an adventure seeking
That's cool.
far and wide.
Yeah.
Yojimbo, who naturally extorts everyone. Seymour Flux. Ooh, Love the unicorn. Love the art. Another Ixion. Hope. Oh, that's a commander card. Hope. Forest. Another cool. Yeah, there she is. But again, we don't have the other half of her.
Dang it.
Unless, do we? No.
No.
Do we?
Okay, we got 2 more packs. 2 more packs.
Two more
We can get
packs.
her.
Okay. Again, I'm still a little... We need a mythic out of this slot. We got 2 rares and... Oh, 3 rares, I guess. 3 rares and 7 uncommons. Come on, just give me a mythic. Give me a Sephiroth.
Just one.
Give me a little Sephiroth, a little Risk Study.
Just as a treat.
As a treat. Would have been very good. Ooh, Kuja. Another Surge Foil Profile. This one from Final Fantasy IX. Master Zand. Okay, that's a rare. That's Venser, Shaper Savant, Master Zanda.
Neat.
From Final Fantasy III. Guy looks cool. I don't know anything about him. But that's still pretty cool. Venar, Heart of Hydaelyn. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. Rejoin the Fight. Yep. I'm not going to try that one. Go-Go. This card is set to break everything.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mountain. Summon. Girlfriend to Frit. I don't know what the GF stands for, so I'm just assuming it's girlfriend.
Obviously.
That's what I've been saying every time. We get another Sid. That's always good. Tifa's Limit Break. Okay. All right, last pack. You ready for some last pack magic?
Damn, it's going to be amazing.
Literally and figuratively. Because this is Magic the Gathering. So
Oh.
last pack magic.
I see.
Because we're going to get really good stuff in there. All right. I'm going to slow roll both these in the first couple. It's a rare. Hope. I feel nothing about this. Maybe it's great. It's turns life gain into mill. Who knows? All right. And let's just slowly... It's an uncommon. It is Counterspell, though.
It's really pretty, though. Too.
Okay. That is a really cool Counterspell.
I'll allow it.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
Very big of you.
Thank you.
And then the backup commander from the Final Fantasy XIV set. Transpose. Summon Girlfriend Cerberus. And Moogle's Valor. For each creature you control, you make a Moogle.
Oh, man.
And then everything gets indestructible.
I could put that in my rabbit deck and make all...
What if you summon a fat Chocobo?
Yes, I would
He's
love
literally being carried by Moogles.
to. No, Moogles have such strength.
Yeah, they're no joke. All right, well that is the box. I mean, I think it's hard to tell because prices are in flux, but I think the Surge Foil profiles are good hits, and I think that Yuna, especially as a mythic and a very popular one, is huge. I'm gonna look for the other half of that thing if you want to grab the Chocobo,
Oh, sure.
the Stone Chocobo. So pardon our little moment here. Let's see if there's something in the back, something that. Okay, there's the front part again. Yeah, still the front part. Negative. Unfortunate.
I'm slightly obsessed.
Let's see if we can do a little. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Heck yeah, Cassie. Good job.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm reducing the value of these cards, but Chocobo stomping them. All right. Thank you all for coming out. If you are in Asheville, come to our pre-release this weekend.
Yeah. And as always, we've got a bunch of really neat games and stuff that people who play Final Fantasy helped me design. So.
Little extra games on Saturday.
So we got some fish games. We've got some of the card games and stuff like that that's in this. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.